Welcome, friends, to Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter. We bring you the greatest female voices in the music industry, from the artists, songwriters, and producers, to managers and executives, and all the women who make the music industry what it is today. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, friends, to another episode of Crazy Women Country. I'm Donna.
And I'm Paula, and today we have the very talented Belles with us. How are you doing?
Good. I'm doing so good. Thank you guys for having me. This is wonderful.
No worries. You're always welcome. Always
Absolutely.
welcome.
Our pleasure. We love having new people on and getting to know you.
Definitely. Definitely. And starting with that one, the hardest question you're ever going to be asked. Who is Belles? Ding!
Well, I was born and raised in Omaha, Nebraska. So from the Midwest, I've been living here in Nashville for 6 years. I think Bells is kind of a sassy character. Someone who writes songs from, a point of strength, and someone who has had a lot of bad relationship experiences and turned that into songs that hopefully people relate to.
Awesome.
That pretty good.
It's not always you've had bad relationships. Sorry, that sounds terrible, but it's good you've had those experiences and then you can share it with us.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's crazy how you think, man, this was so crazy online, and then everyone's like, oh, that happened to me, that happened to me, like no experience.
There you go. See, you're never alone. You're never alone.
And you have to go through all the bad ones to find that perfect one, like the one that's that
Exactly.
person.
Yes.
Yeah, I think all the bad relationships I've been in have definitely taught me a lot about myself and the type of person I want to be with, for sure. Yeah.
That's good. That's a good thing. That is a good thing.
Yeah.
So, do you have a favorite song that you've written out of all these relationships that have been like, that's my favorite, or maybe it's just your favorite this week?
Well, I feel like probably my favorite is my song "He Gave Me a Ring." So I wrote that song about a guy that cheated on me, and then I found out, and then he tried to propose to me.
That's one of my favorite.
Yeah.
And I put that song up online, and it blew up huge, and so many people were relating to that song. And I just think it is so fun to sing live. It's so sassy. He gave me a ring, I gave him the finger. So I have a really fun time singing that one on stage, and maybe flipping some people off and just being sassy and crazy.
Wow. I can imagine the whole audience replying to that one as well. That's going to be quite cool.
Yes. Yeah, it's pretty fun to sing. It was also such a crazy song to write because I wrote it with my friend Mark Narmore, but we literally wrote the entire song in like 20 minutes. Like it
Wow.
just popped into my head and we just wrote the entire thing down. And I love when things happen like that. They just kind of feel like songs can sometimes just fall out of the sky and you're just lucky enough to catch one. And that's been one of my favorite songs I've ever written, for sure.
That is so cool. I love that.
It is a great song. I have listened to that song. I try to listen to all the songs that when we get an artist on, but I don't get to listen to everything. But that is one that I've really enjoyed too. By the way.
Oh, thank you so much.
That is awesome. That's awesome. So, tell us about some of the women that have inspired you in the music industry, or even just in your own personal life.
Yeah, I mean, I think Miranda Lambert is one of them for sure. I've been a huge Miranda fan since I was a kid, and then I actually got to open for her about a year and a half ago, and that was amazing. And she was so kind and wonderful, and just such a great example of the kind of artist that I want to be. And she like played with my dog. She got some beers off her bus for my mom and my family, and it was just an amazing night. So she definitely inspires me, not only like because of that experience, but I love her songwriting so much. She's one of my songwriting heroes. So definitely Miranda. I think, my mom is a huge inspiring person to me. She's so strong and she helps me with so many things. My grandma too. So I very strong women, which I love. So definitely a lot of family. And then yeah, so that's cool.
That's awesome. That's what I think you need that strong background though. You need strong people behind it, especially in this industry. It's
Yes,
not the easiest world to be in. So you need that, that foundation behind it. So that's awesome. It's good to know.
100%. Yeah.
Absolutely. It reminds me of I was listening to Jamie O'Neill's song Somebody's Hero, where you don't have to be famous, you just have to be you, and there's always someone that hero wise, as far as like mom, grandmom, like you were saying. It's just
Definitely.
it is
Yeah.
just good perspective in life.
Definitely.
Mhm.
It's very, very cool.
So tell me, what's happening for this year? Like some new releases coming out yet? I know we're toward the end of 2024 here, but
Well, yes. So I'm going into the studio this week.
Mm.
So there is lots of new music coming, probably sooner than you'd think. I've been holding on to a lot of these songs for a while, so I am very ready to get them out into the world. So I'm also going on tour this fall. I have my second ever headlining tour. It's called the Trusted Tour, happening October to December of this year. So I'm gearing up for that. I'm recording new music, maybe putting out a few songs later this year, and maybe an EP next year. Who knows?
Awesome.
But
We're excited about this.
yeah.
thank you. Lots is happening. I actually just signed my first publishing and record deal the past month.
Yeah.
So I know.
That's
So happy.
exciting.
That
Thank
is exciting.
you.
And
I've been working.
congratulations too.
Yeah,
Thank you. I've
definitely.
been working towards that for so long. So it's been really exciting to have a team, and I love my team behind me has been so positive and wonderful and just so supportive. And it's going to be a really good rest of this year, and I'm really excited for 2025. It's going to be awesome.
It's awesome. It's great news. And you're moving in the right direction. Everything's coming together. So that's just awesome.
You.
Next, you'll be the Grand Ole Opry. There you go.
That's
Can
literally
wait.
my biggest dream is to play the Opry. I'm hoping so bad for that.
That is awesome. That would be awesome. We'll be there cheering you on. Yay!
Oh, that would be wonderful. Yeah.
That would be very cool. uh, oh.
Sorry, I was freezing there for a minute. I heard about the Grand Ole Opry and then I froze. So
Oh,
All
you're
right. We're all going to the Grand Ole Opry when Bells makes her
okay.
debut at the Grand Ole Opry. We're all going, okay, and we'll be there cheering. Yeah. We'll be
Okay,
there,
I'm
with
in.
you.
I'm there.
Yeah,
I'll be
you
there.
guys have to come. You have to be there.
Absolutely.
I'll
Like,
be
who
the
are those
first one
crazy
out.
ladies in the front row? I'm like, we don't know.
You
Yeah.
can't remember us. She'll be like, oh my god, I know these people.
That or she's like, yeah, I know those people. They're cool. It's okay. Yeah, don't
Yeah,
worry. No,
Leave
security,
them,
don't
they're
take them
all
out. Leave them there. They're fine. Yeah, they're just enjoying themselves.
We'll just have them waiting. They don't let us out the house very often. That's what it is.
Well, I'm glad that you did put out into the world that new music is coming out. The EP will come out. So see, it's out in the world, so it has to come out now, right?
Yes, it has to.
I'm just
Yeah.
speaking it into fruition, right?
Yes, we're manifesting. Yeah.
Yes.
Love it. That's so cool. She's not going to come back again because we're too mad.
Oh no. I love Crazy Women Country. I think that's like the best name ever. That's so
it suits us to a T.
I think that would very much describe me and my fans, honestly. So I love
Oh,
that.
that's awesome. That's so cool.
Oh, perfect. It's one big crazy family. That's it. That's how I think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. One big crazy family.
So on your tour, are you looking forward to any are there any shows or cities you're looking forward to? Like, I can't wait to go there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly looking forward to all of them, but I feel like, going back to my hometown is always fun. It's always special and see people there in this venue that we're playing. It's the Slowdown in Omaha, Nebraska. I used to open for bigger artists there when I was like back in high school and stuff. So it's pretty cool to go back to that venue now, headlining that. That'll be special. So I'm looking forward to that one. I'm also looking forward to Nashville, the Basement. It's kind of an iconic venue. And also just New York and LA. And there's some cities I haven't really played in yet, like St. Louis and Phoenix. So those are going to be cool too. It's
Mm.
it's gonna be a great tour though. I'm really excited to get back out there. I've been itching to get back out on tour all year, so really looking forward to it.
It's awesome.
Awesome. And if you have a chance, like when you're in those places, I know there's always so much to do. And I always say, no offense, Paul, the US has so many great places to visit. I'm not trying to be mean that, Spain doesn't, or the UK, they have great places too, but there's so many cool little things here.
Yeah.
I mean, like giant balls of yarn and frying pans and weird things, right? So hopefully you get to take some time and take some time while you're traveling and get to go see something. And
Yeah, I love to, especially like when we get to a city, I am a huge like matcha coffee person. So I love to like just pull up Yelp and be like best coffee shop near me and go there and like try something new or like try a new drink and stuff like that and just explore the city and you never know what you're gonna find, especially some of those roadside things. Like one time I was driving through Texas and ended up at a car henge. I don't know if you
yes, the Cadillac Ranch. Yep.
Yes. So that was, it's all interesting. You just never know what's gonna happen. But also sometimes you find hidden gems in different cities. Like a year ago when I was touring, I ended up in Reno, Nevada, and ended up at Lake Tahoe, and that was absolutely gorgeous. I would never have known that really existed over there. You just really don't know, but that's one of my favorite parts of touring is just seeing new cities, seeing new places, trying new things. Like it's so much fun to explore.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
That is
Can't
awesome.
agree more.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun. I'm going to come and join you on tour. You don't mind, do you?
All right.
Sit in the back.
There's two more
I'm just going
seats.
to tour. What can I do?
She's like, I'll just do interviews and sell your merch. It's all good.
That'd be fine. Yeah, I'll sell you merch. No worries. You don't even need to pay me. Just feed me and I'll be happy. There you go. There you go.
Free travel and food. There you go.
Yeah, free travel and food. I'm sorted.
That's a good idea, honestly.
See, there you go. I got a job.
I'll have to start hiring you out. That's it.
I'm leaving now. That's so cool.
Well, everyone, make sure you go check out Belle's socials. We'll have them in the links below.
Yeah.
And if you have a chance, go see her on tour.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Awesome.
it has been a pleasure having you on today, and you're welcome back anytime.
Definitely.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
No worries.
Our pleasure. And thank you, friends, for joining us for another episode. Be sure to check out the crazy questions coming up next.
Yay.
If you enjoyed today's episode of Crazy Women Country, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Be sure to click the subscribe button for new interviews weekly. And thank you, friends, for joining us today on Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter.